Hey guys, Bulldog here. I'm going to run through using saved profiles and hopefully demonstrating the benefit of taking your time the first time around that you've set up playing controls and how you can use them down the road for either uh, different versions like 1.5 to 2.0, or if you have a reinstall or anything that goes up. This is my particular workflow. It may not work for everybody, but hopefully it helps somebody. In this scenario, I have in 2.0, I have my Mirage all set up, controls pretty much the way I want them and everything, but I have not yet set up the Mirage 2000 in 1.5. So that's what I am going to be doing is implementing them controls into my version 1.5. So I'm going to open up 1.5. And then I'll go through the steps that I take in implementing loading up profiles that I've already saved. So double check, I am in version 1.5. I'm going to go into settings, controls, going to find my Mirage 2000, there it is. And the very first thing that I like to do is I like to go into Axes commands. This lets me know if I've been here before, saved profiles or whatever. But you can see by the repetitive nature of things that this a lot of times is the way things will look when you don't have controls set. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through my Axes commands, and I'm going to clear out all these columns, and I'm going to do the same back in the all commands. So I'm going to highlight this column and hit clear category and go right on down the line, clearing out each one of these columns. Come over here, this should be my throttle, and it's the last one. I'm going to clear it out as well. Everything's been cleared. Never mess with track IR or your mouse. You can leave them at default. Going back to all, there will be other assignments in here that you need to clear out as well. So I'm just going to back right up, go through each one of these columns one more time, clearing each category. Rudder pedals cleared, and MFD cleared. Alright, everything's been wiped out. Keyboard, you'll certainly want to leave alone. These are your defaults. Sometimes I override or pair up keyboard combinations, and I do save them profiles, but I don't think I'm that far in the 2000. But regardless, either way, I would not clear this category out because it is ultimately your default settings and usually don't cause any problems unless you got TeamSpeak or something like that, else that you got other hotkeys assigned that may miss and match. The only one that I really do is the space key, which is always a weapon fire. And since how I know I use that for TeamSpeak, I always clear this one out. So it's no longer there when I hit my space. That way, when I'm on TeamSpeak or even for other key assignments, I can use my space key now for unifier or connector, where I can go space 1, space 2, for other hotkey commands. So let's go ahead and start loading profiles. I'm going to just start from left, work my way across the board. MFD2, I'm going to load profile. I've already been here, so I'm going to load up, let's say if I had to navigate there from scratch. We'd come right here. These are my user folders. I I got my open alpha, open beta. I do not have the M2000, I believe, folder in my open beta. So I'm just going to navigate to my open alpha user files, and I'm going to go to my folder that I made, profiles, and I got the 2000 right there. Here we go. Okay, MFD2 corresponds up there. Let's go that, hit OK. That profile is now loaded. You can see the controls popped up over here. Rudder. I'm going to load profile. I'm just going to double click. It does the same thing as highlighting it and hitting OK. So I'm going to double click on the rudder. MFD1. MFD, what is this one? There's my stick profile. Gonna load my stick. And this is my throttle profile. And I'm going to load my throttle. And that should be all of them. I like to go back and check in axes commands. Okay, I got everything looks pretty good there. You can even come in and see that my axes adjustments that I've made, they transfer over as well. And this happens to be my configuration as of now. I have to change it anytime, but we're getting it dialed in. And that's it, guys. That's really all that there is to getting a plane set up and go by using your already pre-saved profiles. Huge benefit, takes no time at all. At this point, all you really need to do is hit OK. If by chance that you hit cancel, you'll have to rinse, repeat, and do this process again. When you hit OK, that actually saves all the changes that you've just made. So I'm going to hit OK. Come back into my splash screen, and just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to check assignments, make sure everything's stuck, and just by quickly glancing over everything, it looks like it works. And I'm going to press a few buttons on MFDs and maybe do the same with my joystick, you know, a couple toggles that I have assigned, and you'll see that everything's set up and good to go. So I'm going to click on OK again, and that's it. Benefits of already having profiles set up and how to re-implement them in the case when you need to be. Either you've just loaded up a fresh game, you go in, from your user folder, you got all your profiles saved in there. You don't have to worry about them getting overwritten at any time. You have full access to them from either version of the game. You just go in there, grab them, put them in, and go flying. So, huge time saver. Keeps you out of doing the administrative work of this process and gets you in the cockpit and back flying. So, I hope this helps, and I'll see you down the road. Bulldog out.